Hey everybody here, this is Punk Rock Ryan here at Camp Punksylvania 2025 with
Janice
and
Travis
so good.
from the Bad Ups.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I'm Travis from the Bad Ups.
What do you play, Travis?
I play guitar and I sing.
Okay.
And we play Ska Talk.
Yeah, you've joined us before. It's been a little bit. What are you guys going to?
Well, we just did a run with Hub City Stompers, a couple of dates. It was pretty cool. Now we're here. Other than that, we've got a couple of bangers coming up locally around our town. And we've been working on some new songs that we might try and record pretty soon. I don't want to put it out there too much, but it is kind of where we're at. We kind of want to release some more now. So it seems like the first one was a success enough that we want to do another.
Well, it wasn't even all that long ago you guys released your one, right?
I know, yeah, but we write so much that it's like we put the album out, we already have another one we want to do, and it's just
That's okay. We're not complaining.
It's
We want more.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
It just gets tiring with the set, when we play live. It's like we have so many songs, but we could never play all of them because we get tired and stuff. Because we're old. Did it stop? Did it break? Did it get? Oh. Sorry, I broke the fourth wall.
Yeah,
Good for
we do that all the time, just as editing queen because of Eric most of the time. So, yeah, it's no worries there.
This is cool to be with you guys in person, though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I see you all the time.
You never see me.
Yeah, never.
She never.
Punk Rock
She
Ryan,
never
we
goes.
have yet to meet in person, I think.
Yeah, this is awesome.
You're from Detroit?
I go to the Detroit shows. I'm part of the
okay.
Michigan Ska crew out of there, but I actually live in Central Michigan. So,
Okay. I don't know. I don't know the difference if that's.
yeah, I can do this. It makes it really easy.
Yeah.
So it's about 2 hours to get to the shows, but it's worth it. I don't have much of a scene where I'm at, so it's really nice. So
Sometimes you have to make the drive. Where I live, I usually have to drive about an hour or so, unless we put stuff on in Lansdale, which is our small town. But we do a lot of shows out there. You guys came to that. Our record release there, guys. I've been filtering whenever I get bands. Jess sent me some bands like Dirty Notion. We had them come through and play Lansdale, so I've been it's been fun because meeting other bands while we're playing, or through you guys or through whoever. And then when they want to come out this way, I'll be like, oh, come out to the burbs instead of the city because we got a big scene there that really, loves the music, and then you won't get to see it if you don't feel like going to the city.
yeah. That's exactly why we do all of this. These guys on talking to Rachel about this. From Feed the Scene. We all do it so that way we can all succeed in what we're doing.
Yeah, it's a good community to just bring each other out.
Yes,
It's the perfect space for it.
There's plenty of room for everybody to succeed. A lot of times you just need a little bit of help.
Yeah.
So,
Is this your first camp playing?
It is. Well, I say technically no. Technically no. So this is some deep lore. Is that the very first camp we were going to play, but then COVID kind of kicked in and everything got shut down, right? So they didn't have camp, but then they were going to live stream from a basement. So they had some of the bands still came out in live streams. We did that, and that was 2020. Must have been in 2020, kind of early on or something like that. So technically, no, this is not our first. We played the OT,
Right.
but yes, this is our first time here. It's actually really cool to see what it's grown into. Honestly, it's kind of mind blowing. I'm like, shit, there's tents. When you see tents, it's official.
everybody's really camping.
Yeah.
You played when everybody was camping out in their PJs all the time.
Yeah. That's sick.
So what do you think of the grounds? This is the second year. It's the first time Laura's been able to secure the same venue for 2 years in a row. What do you think of this?
It's awesome, dude. I've been roaming around all day. I like that they have this little side stage set up. It reminds me of I don't know if you guys are familiar with Music Fest. Do you know of Music Fest?
Yes.
Have you ever been to it?
Yes.
It's very similar where you can just mill about and there's trees and stuff. It's for being a Punksylvania, Pennsylvania shit, they really nailed it on aesthetic here.
Yeah.
I'll be out in the woods, that's some PA shit for sure. So
Yeah.
especially for people like where I come from, it's not quite in the city, so we're out there in the woods. Got people. What is that sound? Is there a
Race
track?
cars. Yeah,
There
there's
is a
race
race
cars.
track.
Right next to my tent.
Yeah.
I woke up to race cars this morning. I'm
Really?
like,
Oh man.
sun and race
Lightning
cars.
McQueen.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeehaw. That's PA though, right there. Raise hell, praise damn.
Exactly.
I never heard that one before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. You're about to hear it a lot.
Well, I guess I'm
We're
from
at the
Michigan,
racetrack.
so yeah.
If you've avoided any NASCAR jokes in your life, that's a good thing. I would say.
Yeah.
So there's ton of kids here. We got a few of them behind us. We got Ox who played this morning.
Infamous Ox.
Yeah,
we know Ox.
played this morning. We got Austin, some of our homies. What do you think about all the kids being able to check out all this awesome?
I wish that when I was a kid, I had something to do like this. Honestly. Like, it's so cool. And it's like a safe environment. Like, I don't see people doing anything crazy. I'm sure if they do, they can buy their tents, people smoking weed or whatever. Not that that's crazy. I mean, I smoke weed too, but like, it's not in front of kids. Like, people have the etiquette to be like, all right, I'm going to go do my thing over here if I do.
There's courtesy, and the kids have some fun places to hang out and play.
Yeah, it's
Where
cool.
they can like.
I got tattooed today.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got this little money bag.
Oh, there you go.
Now I'm gonna jump in.
Yeah, check it out. Miz over at Tattoo Punks did it. She plays in a band called the Slaps. They're fucking awesome.
Okay.
I love that band. My homies in Philly. They are really sick. They're actually played at Buffalo, or they just played Buffalo with the Templars last weekend.
Very nice.
Are there bands here that you're excited to see?
Yeah, well, I just saw Pucker Up, and I was really excited to see that. That was incredible. Black Guy Fox, and that was really cool to see. I liked the They Did It Against Me cover. I thought that was awesome. Tomorrow, I'm excited to see Jer. OBGM, those are my homies. I fucking love their music. They're a good time. I'm excited to see them. It's cool. I'm actually excited to see every black artist that's playing at this event. I'm excited to see everyone else too, but like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like really excited to see that there's a lot.
Did you
of
see
black artists
Soji
playing.
last night?
No, I wasn't here last night. I'm pissed. But we had Soji playing in Doylestown with us,
okay.
so I met them like a year ago, I think. And their set was amazing. I was stoked to see that they're playing.
Yeah, they killed it.
Yeah, it's super awesome. I think it's a good mix of bands too. Like you got ska, you got punk, you got like some big names, you got some bands that you're hearing for the first time. I think it's cool to have a festival based on that, where it's like it's not like you have to be like no effects to come play at this
Right.
festival. Like, you could play with a band that's big that will help you out to be like networking and all that stuff. It's kind of just feels like a community growth thing together, which is really cool.
Yeah, you got artists from like every tier. They're here. It's
Yeah.
not like all marquee bands that are.
Yeah, which is fine. Like that shit's cool.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool when you can just be chilling and you're like, and they put the little mini ramp over there, the skate park. I think that's so cool.
Yeah.
They're doing like I saw a guy jump over the fence off of the ramp. I was like, that's crazy. It was actually a really funny interaction. I was standing there and I was like, so I'm standing there in front of the fence and I'm like watching the guy skate and he keeps looking at me. He points and he keeps pointing up and I'm like, what is he pointing at? It was like literally 5 minutes of him pointing and doing this until somebody's like, he wants you to move so you can jump over the fence. I was like, well, just say it, bro. Just say it.
Use
He
your
was
words.
mute. But then he did, and he jumped it, and it was super sick. And, it's cool to see that going on. I think it's just a wholesome event. People just have good times, and all ages are welcome. All, whatever you're into, you're welcome to be here. Nobody's a weirdo or an outcast in this type of setting, which I think is important.
I heard they got a scavenger hunt going on.
Yeah, I know. I seen it in this little booklet.
Yeah, you can actually win tickets for next year.
Yeah.
We
Mine's a
got
little
punk
tattered.
rock paintbrushes. There's a kickball thing going on.
Oh, you're familiar with the punk rock paintbrushes? That's super cool shit. It's like West Coast, but it's
Yeah,
cool that they're
I've
here.
heard of it.
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to them.
Yeah, they're awesome. I spent some time around a couple of little artists in there a couple of years back. I did a lot out West Coast. I played with Barstool Creatures for a while. They were mostly touring West Coast at the time. So
Okay.
I came across a lot of those things. Like punk rock paintbrushes out there. Super cool to see it come this way, though. Finally, the East Coast bringing some punk rock. Like, I love hardcore. Like, I love hardcore. But punk, I feel like has been missing on at least this vein of punk around the East Coast. Like we got street punk is pretty lit out here, but as far as some skate punk, you want to call it pro skater punk, there's just not a lot of it.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see.
Pass the glory.
Right?
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Pass the
Shout
glory.
out, Pass the
Our other
Glory.
homies from out our way. Love those guys. But it's cool now. I think there's more bands doing it, and for a while it seemed like a dead genre, but now we got fest popping off, and the ska scene was doing really well. It's just good to see finally things coming back full circle to some wholesome shit.
Yeah. And it's awesome to see so many awesome organizations like Punk Rock Paintbrushes,
Punk Rock
Punk
Saves
Rock Saves
Lives.
Lives, Kids in the Pig, there's all these different entities is that make it just like a positive experience, like a positive energy, because everybody wants to, to support one another.
Yeah.
And it's not something that you see out there.
Yeah, you don't see that. You don't come across it a lot. A lot of it's competitive.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to be better than the next band, or everyone's trying to promote the best show, next best to this one. And it's cool when it's just like everybody's talking this. It's like, let's just do a thing and it'll be fun.
Everybody trying to lift each other up.
Yeah,
It's
like
nice.
let everyone have a good time, cross network. Like I think that's the backbone of punk.
Yeah, well, what do you got for the next generation of punks? Have you seen it underground yet?
Fucking go hard, start bands and fucking hang out. Like, just have a good time. Don't worry about if somebody thinks what you listen to is cool or not cool. Like, that stuff stops mattering at a certain point in your life. And once you're free of that burden of being like it's only cool to like this or it's cool to like this because other people like what you like and do what you want to do because nobody's gonna know that that's out there until you do it. That's what I would say for the next generation. However, whatever that interprets to for someone to understand and apply, like that's what I wish I would have done when I was younger. So,
awesome, appreciate that.
yeah, man.
Well, you got any other questions, Jess?
I was just gonna ask if you're hanging out tonight and say you should come out to the fire pit because
Yeah,
one other thing that was awesome here last night we did a sing along. We did like punk rock anthem sing along around the fire pit. Everybody brought out guitars. There was a banjo.
Oh, I brought my banjo actually. Yeah.
Washboard, there's washboard getting played.
That's another thing that's just not unlike
I'm
any
always a
other
big
fest
fan
you're
of
gonna
the
go
fire
to.
side of things.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
There's actually a handful of artists here that I know from. We used to all hang out at this backyard party in New Jersey it's called Nowhere Else. It was like this, but small, very small scale. It was like they had the stage set up, and then it was just everyone just hanging out fireside. Like Mischief Blue came one year, and we were like,
That's who played last night.
Well, they played the cover.
"Oh, did they? Oh, cool. Yeah, and that was cool. That's sick that they did cover of that.
Yeah, Taillight Rebellion.
Oh,
Sing
nice.
along
Oh,
cover.
yeah. They were there. That's actually those were my homies I actually had in mind when I said that. I know those guys from way back. It's, always really respected their touring ethic. Is they're just always out and really playing,
Constant.
and they're always just in the link with like the real punk scene who's out there. But anyway, that's all I got, I guess. It's really thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Can't wait to see you guys.
Yeah, we're playing Paloma, by the way. I know that you like that one. We never played.
Oh, never! I'm so excited.
I made sure that we'll play it. And I was like, I know that you want to
You need Janice to be here.
Yeah. I was like,
I'm here anyway.
this one's for you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Well, like we always say at Ska Scene, if you want to have a scene, be the scene. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody.
I'm gonna bring a dear friend to the stage.
Oh.
You've seen this man.
Woo!
Holler if you know of Esteban. They know you more than us, bro. Even if you don't know him, you know him, man. You've heard of him. Fucking legend. This guy's like Benny Blanco, dude. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? This next song for the gal there. There's one thing I'm supposed to always do. And it's tune my guitar. You know when you're like rocking and you just go like tune your guitar.
Overrated.
Yeah, it is overrated, bro. I love when it sounds out of tune. Then I have someone to play.